Hi, I'm Reverend Catherine McDonald. I'm the intentional interim minister at Stairs Memorial United Church in the north end of Dartmouth. And I'm in my backyard, and this is my garden. These are my raised beds. And as you can see, everything is green and growing and flourishing. In some cases, flourishing perhaps all too well. So I'm a beginning gardener, and this is the first year that I have ever had a vegetable garden. I've grown like a few carrots in a pot or a few radishes in a pot before, but never. My husband built two raised beds for me, 3x6. And I've done what's called high density gardening. So you plant in very high density, close together. I think I might have planted a little too close together because things are growing up, but sometimes they're not always growing out. So my beets, for instance, that I think you can see directly behind me, they're masses of green growing, wonderful. And if you love beet greens, it's wonderful, but the beets themselves are kind of small. And because I didn't know quite how big potato plants grew, they've totally overshadowed my parsnips, which haven't grown at all. Because I didn't know that carrots took a long time to grow, they're at the back of my garden instead of at the front where they get more sun. All of this has reminded me that so often in our scriptures, Jesus used agriculture and gardening and all sorts of everyday items to teach us about the realm of God and how to live with respect in creation. And this high-density gardening in particular this year reminded me of sometimes in church land we try and cram so much, so many activities, so much programming, hoping that something will stick. We go wide instead of deep. And this year, this pandemic has forced us to stop, offering so many things. And my hope and my prayer is that when we come out of this, we'll come out changed. Well, we know we'll be coming out changed. There is no doubt. We have all changed over this past 5 months. But my hope is that this pause, challenging though it has been in so many ways for so many people, I'm hoping that this pause will enable us to take a look at what is really important. And one of the things that I'm beginning to realize is important is space. Space to allow growth of unexpected things. Space for breath and air. Space to breathe comfortably into the fullness that life has to offer. And space simply to breathe in all of God's goodness. And so my hope and my prayer for you is that you go deep, not wide, as we come out of this. I wish you all the best, my friends.